Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Corporal, bringing you an update on my Nerf painting. For the Modulus. Ta-da! I am finished. So, show you what I did. So after the plastic dip did not work, it was really hard to remove the plastic dip from it. So there are parts of it where it's like, you kind of see it got layered and everything. But yeah, so this is the end result. Let me take off the stock attachment. Ta-da! So I wanted to paint it all gunmetal gray, but then I realized I didn't actually have gunmetal gray paint, so I stuck with the black. And I'm perfectly fine with it. It sticks to the whole aspect of this is what the kid wanted and everything. And the brown is still sticky. It's been like a whole day. It's still sticky. Anyway, so yeah, added a black wash onto the silver and onto the brown to make the wood look a little bit more darker and worn. So the scratches and stuff on this, I'm perfectly okay with leaving it the way it is and all that. I added patina to the copper and all that. I think it came out great on Nerf. It doesn't look good in some parts, so I'm probably going to go over that with copper paint again. But on the Nerf, I actually like it. Focus it. Yeah. And put a little bit on the Modulus. I wanted it to look worn because the grip, I chose not to paint over, but it was still like a worn looking grip. All that. So you can see they did use a different kind of paint than I did when it came to using the black. As you can see, mine's more glossy and all that versus theirs is more matted. So I still wonder what kind of paint did they use. And all that. I kept this the way it was because I liked the way it looked. I didn't really want it to paint the barrel. I kind of wanted to paint it black, but add a lot of silver on it to make it look burnt. But I decided against it, just keep the tip orange, because again, the kid wanted that, so I'm going to stick with that. So yeah, and they painted part of the trigger black, so it could make for a decent prop. Alright. So, it doesn't match the stock, but I'm keeping the stock on it and everything. So yeah, I kind of like it. I say this is a success, really. It came out pretty nice. But let me show you a thing I got at the flea market. So not a thrift shop haul, but something very interesting. I finally got me a crossfire bow. Yeah. So I got the last of the zombie strike blasters that I've been looking for. That fire normal darts. That is not the blow dart gun. So I have every zombie strike blaster technically. Because I'm not going to get the crossbows with the fire the arrows. And I'm not going to get all the disc launchers, but I think I have all the disc launchers except for one. And I'm not getting all the repaints of the of those other blasters that, like those mega blasters that are just repaints and all that. I'm not going to get all of those because they're not really zombie strike blasters. They're themed. They're part of the theme, but they're different blasters that were made for something completely different. And I think this blaster might have been made for that too. I'm not 100% sure, but this does have a zombie strike on it, so I think it might have been made for zombie strike. I'm not sure. But at long last, I got it. The two bottom barrels do not work. I don't know why they don't work, and it's beat up. It's very beat up, but I got it for $2, so I cannot complain. But I haven't, and it's one of those blasters where it's like, I don't care, because the rules of GOT affect me a lot in that when I didn't want the zombie strike blasters, I found two of these worked perfectly fine at Goodwill, did not buy them. Then when I wanted all the zombie strike blasters, they were gone. So yeah. So now that I found it, I'm sure as hell going to find another one next time I go thrifting, because that's how the rules of GOT of the universe work. Like when you're not looking for something, you're going to find it everywhere. But when you are looking for something, you're not going to find it. That always affects me. Like with the Evader, I freaking bought a $20 Evader online and I start finding them for like $2. Now, advertisement, buy my book, The Epic of Cassie's Crossroads, at authorhouse.com. So tell me, what do you think of the paint job and all that? And I got to get back into painting more blasters because I have like a whole bunch that I've been considering painting. So I think the next one I'm going to paint is the Dinosaur Blaster because I believe that was voted for. And I do have to paint a Hyperfire for Pippa Pipkin. So, thank you all very much. You all have a nice day. Bye-bye.